Welcome back to Kiwi Bred. Grangewilliam Stud's Mark Corcoran's had a smile on his face since securing Z for the 2013 breeding season. The last 12 months have seen a remarkable change of luck for the son of Zabeel, who'll return to stud duties this season. So Mark, you acquired Z for Grangewilliam Stud several months ago. When did you make a play to get him here, and how did that process evolve?
I noticed early in the year that the progeny of Z was starting to perform on the track. Survived, and New Sanity popped up. There were 3 early winners from the first crop as 3-year-olds, and then Survived and New Sanity started winning races and performing very well, and followed them. And after the Manawatu 2 Classic, which they quinelled, I was straight on the phone to Sam Williams, and it all developed from there.
Of course, it all started at Little Avondale Stud with Sam Williams. What was Sam's reaction when you rang him up to say, look, I'd like him to come over to Grangewilliam?
Oh, I think Sam was pretty excited. Like he was thinking the same thing, that the horse deserved a chance. So he was thinking in the back of his mind for somewhere to stand him, and I think the timing was just right on our behalf.
It's fair to say Zed probably won't be remembered for his prowess on the track, but the story of his resurgence will be. Have you always taken a keen interest in him?
Yeah, look, I was very interested when Sam put him for a $500 nomination fee. I thought it was a very good idea, and you know, as we all know, stallions, to be commercial these days, have to have 3 things. They need pedigree, type, and race performance. And you know, he obviously sacrificed the race performance, and by putting that low fee, he got the numbers early on, and you know, I believe that's what's made the horse.
Zed's been here at Grangewilliam for about 3 months now. He was running around on the burnt tussock hills of Erewhon Station down in Canterbury. How's he settled into life back here at Stud?
Yeah, no, it's been a big change, and no, wrapped to get him, and no, he arrived, he put his head straight down in the paddock. They settled in very well. He was in good store condition, and he's put a bit of weight on now, so no, he'll be primed and ready for the season, and he's going to be a busy boy.
How would you describe him physically?
I think he's a nice compact horse, and he's got a lot of Danehill about him, more so than Zabeel, which you know is probably why they can win over 1,000 metres. You know, it's put a bit of speed in there, which I think's a good thing.
Let's talk about his pedigree. He is superbly bred.
Well, look, he's out of the Group 1 winning mare Emerald Dream, who's from the fantastic 8 Carat family. So, you know, a lot of breeders just want to go back to that 8 Carat family. Obviously, that Zabeel Danehill cross has just been fantastic over the years. You've
got a full book lined up for Zed this season. What type of mares are you putting to him?
Look, we're getting all sorts of mares coming. Obviously, we've set the fee at $4,000, so that opens it up, you know, to right across the board. It's affordable to everyone. So yeah, really broad spectrum of mares, but by far his best quality book he's had.
And Mark, it's not just a book of New Zealand mares that are lining up for Zed, is it?
Look, yeah, we've got a handful of mares coming out from Australia, which is really great. Obviously, New Sanity and Survived, and also Ambitious Champion all went over to Australia. New Sanity winning the Frank Packer Plate, which, you know, really got the numbers through the door early for Zed, and then Survived, you know, impressive effort running second, and then both of them performing well in the Derby. So yeah, the Australians, you know, really noticed the horse, so I think it could be a very good future market for him. He's obviously throwing good stayers. They are taking time, which we've seen. You know, these good 3-year-olds are late 3-year-olds. They're not early comers, and they are being given time, which is great. They're getting the chance.
Tell us, Mark, how did you arrive at the service fee of $4,000 plus GST?
Look, we sort of discussed it with Little Avondale Stud, and we came to the opinion that that was a fair fee, that, you know, everyone that's supported him in the past, you know, can still afford to come back to him. Yet it's, you know, it's raised him a bit, but I think the way the book's gone, we probably could have charged a fair bit more. At $4,000, you know, any breeder really can come to him.
We wish Zed all the best for the coming breeding season. It's now time for Kiwi Bred Abroad, where we head across the Tasman with New Zealand bloodstock's Richard Haynes.
Hello and welcome to Kiwi Bred Abroad, brought to you by the Singapore Turf Club, racing in Kranji every Friday and Sunday. And we're talking about Kiwis abroad. We're going to catch up with a man today that's doing some really good things in the Sydney training ranks at the moment. Bjorn Baker is his name. How have you settled into Sydney town?
Yeah, no, I love it, Richard. It's been a very interesting last couple of years and a great learning experience, and things are going well.
There can't be too many tougher professions than a racehorse trainer, let alone a young trainer coming from a different country to Sydney. But you have had a good start, and it's so important.
Yeah, it is. No, it's well, Sydney wasn't completely foreign to me. I guess we had taken a number of horses over when I was in partnership with my father in New Zealand, and I worked in my young 20s here as a pharmacist for 3.5 years. So I wasn't totally foreign, and it's been a very enjoyable experience, and there's no doubt the racing's very tough. It's a good quality of horse here, so it's been hard to break in and get those horses that can compete on a city level week in, week out.
It is brutal, isn't it? How have you gone taking on your Gay Waterhouses, your Peter Snowdens and your Chris Wellers? You're mixing it with some big guns here in Sydney.
Yeah, I am, and I'm well shy of all of those three, but I'm having a lot of fun getting in and trying to get horses and compete, and things have gone really well. We had a great season last season, and hopefully if I can keep the momentum up, we can start to sort of get into maybe the top 5 or 6 trainers. Is
that the aspiration? Have you set yourself a target for number of winners this season? Is there a target?
Yeah, well, you're every weekend, every runner you have, I say to people, it's like a Melbourne Cup runner. That's how much it means, and it's very competitive. And last season I think I had 20 Sydney Metropolitan winners, and the season before 6, so it'd be nice to get into the 30 to 40 range.
And you're putting together a nice group of owners. Again, as a trainer, you're never easy to get the owners, but you seem to be attracting a nice owner base here in Sydney at the moment.
Yeah, no, I am. It's been great from that perspective, and I've had a lot of good support since coming over, so I couldn't be happier in terms of how it's going on that side of it.
Okay, well, we wish you all the best of luck, and we'll no doubt see a lot more of you in the coming seasons here in Sydney.
Thanks a lot, Richard.
That's Bjorn Baker joining us on Kiwi Bred Abroad, brought to you by the Singapore Turf Club.